Sugar City Morning Show.
A pleasant good morning and welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. 4 minutes after 7 o'clock. It gives me great pleasure without no measure to be here in your company once again on a beautiful 10th day of the second month 2016. It's a month of love. Happy Valentine's month to one and all out there. We want to remind you to share the love. You don't have to be from a more personal level. Once you show people love and appreciation, everybody will love you back. My name is Dylan Jones. First and foremost, I want to say before we go any further, thank God it is another beautiful day and we're here. We're truly blessed to be here. We regret to mourn the loss of a good friend of ours in the community. Everybody knows Mr. George Rowland. We want to send our deepest condolences to his family, friends, Miss Marian, and relatives of George. You know, George is also
Well, this is Marion.
a good friend of the hunting community and the fishing community, outdoors community, put it that way, and a mechanic for many years. And, he used to roll with boys like Landy Jones and him, boy, you know.
I have a clear picture of who.
I try to farm crew there.
I have a clear picture of who it is.
Miss Mr. George. His soul rest in peace and rise in glory. Sleep on, brother. So again, we want to be grateful for that. Quite a lot of sad news, funeral announcements here over the year 2015, 2016 already. This one gone, that one gone. So when you wake up, you must jump up and say, yes,
Hallelujah.
I made it. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. We're going to turn it over to Emmanuel for a word of prayer. And then we get back to the weather report for today. All right, Emmanuel?
Thank you. Thank you very much. And it gives me great pleasure to say good morning. Muy buenos días a todas las personas que nos escuchan, que nos ven en realidad por todos los rincones de Belice. Muy buenos días, compañeros, y sobre todo, muchas gracias por sintonizarnos. En realidad es un gran gusto para nosotros estar aquí, trayéndoles la información, discutiendo ciertos temas, pero sobre todo para mantener la audiencia informada. Como correctamente dijo el compañero Delon, es tiempo para celebrar cada día que despertamos vivos. En realidad, aquí es donde es importante porque mucha gente toma todo como un dado, lo toma como un hecho, de que vamos a vivir bien hasta que un día en los 90, quizás 100 años, vamos a morirnos. Pero no, escuchamos cuando otras personas pasan por accidentes o pasan por enfermedades y decimos privadamente, eso no me va a suceder a mí, eso le va a suceder a ellos, pero a mí no, yo voy a quedarme aquí por mucho, mucho tiempo. ¡Bam! Te viene. Entonces pasas por esos momentos de angustia, de enojo con tu propio Dios, contigo mismo, con tu familia, bueno, y de rebeldía más bien, y no quieres aceptar el hecho que estás enfermo o que te vas a morir. Pero por eso sobre todo, y no quiero decir de que la oración no hace que te mueras enteramente, pero sobre todo lo que hace es de que tienes un poco de espiritualidad y que eventualmente logras aceptación, que es lo importante. Y tú logras lo que es paz y felicidad en tu vida. Y eso es importante, porque mucha gente vive toda su vida sin tener paz en su vida, sin tener felicidad. Acumulan lana, acumulan dinero, pero no son felices. Compañeros, les pido que se unan conmigo un ratito nada más para darle gracias a este Señor allá arriba, este poder superior que nos bendice y nos creó y que nos da todo para que nosotros podamos vivir. Así que, Padre, reconozco que viene todo de ti y por eso te doy las gracias. Te doy las gracias, Padre, por por la vida que nos das. Es un milagro que nos das, poder seguir palpitando el corazón, poder la sangre correr por nuestras venas y seguir vivo. Padre, también te doy las gracias por la buena salud. Gracias, Padre, por las fuerzas para venir, trabajar, ganar el dinero dignamente y honestamente. Padre, gracias. Gracias por todo lo que nos das a nosotros a través de ese amor eterno e incondicional que tienes para nosotros. Gracias por nuestras familias. Gracias por nuestras amistades. Aquellas personas cerca de nosotros. Gracias, Padre. Por todo lo que haces por nosotros, por la buena salud, por todo esto, Padre, el bienestar. Muchas gracias. Te agradezco y lo menciono simplemente porque reconozco que todo viene de ti. Es mi creencia que todo viene de ti. Por eso pido, Padre, que continúes bendiciéndonos y dándonos lo que tú crees que es necesario para nosotros. No lo que queremos, pero que sea necesario. Padre, como siempre pidiendo también por aquellas personas que más lo necesitan, que están enfermos, enfermas, en las cárceles, en sus hogares quizás, pero pasando tiempo difícil porque no tienen lo que es paz ni felicidad. Viven por vivir. Padre, que se den cuenta que simplemente es a través de ti que se puede lograr paz y felicidad en la vida. Padre, te pedimos que bendigas a todos, que nos continúes bendiciendo. Te alabamos, te bendecimos. Amén.
Thank you very much, Amen, to that prayer. We're going to jump into a weather report for Wednesday, February 10, 2016 at 5:30 a.m. this morning. General situation, cool and dry conditions over the area. The 24-hour forecast is fair and cool weather today and tonight with little or no rainfall. Winds will be blowing north to northwest at 10 to 20 knots with occasional higher gusts. Sea state moderate, becoming rough at times. There's a small craft caution in effect. The further weather outlook fair with little or no rainfall on Thursday. Showers increase along the coast on Thursday night. Temperatures in the highs 25 degrees Celsius. On the coast, for the highs on the coast, 25 degrees Celsius, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland, 25 degrees Celsius, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. In the hills, 20 degrees Celsius, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. The lows, 17 degrees Celsius, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland, 11 degrees Celsius, 52 degrees Fahrenheit. In the hills, it's going to be 9 degrees Celsius, 49 degrees Fahrenheit. The tides, there will be a high at 11:34 a.m. and a low at 5:20 p.m. And for tomorrow, Thursday, there will be a high at 11:39 p.m. and a low at a minute after 6 o'clock. That's in the morning, 6 a.m., 6:01 to be precise. The sun will set at 6:22 a.m., or the sun has set at 6:22 a.m., and the moon will rise at 7:50. The moon will rise in just a couple of minutes. That's right, at 7:53, and the sun will set for 5:52 p.m. and the moon will set at 8:10 p.m. That's for Thursday. So the weather report brought to you through the kind courtesy of Drum and Vegas and Sons. We to Emmanuel to bring us that same report en español.
Y gracias, Tilón, gracias, muchas gracias. Yo sé que muchas personas esperan ansiosamente para la traducción porque en realidad son de habla hispana y respetamos eso y por eso es que pues lo traducimos para el beneficio de la gran cantidad de gente que habla español. Buenos días de nuevo si nos acaban de sintonizar, un gusto estar con ustedes cuando son las 7:13. Rápidamente, compañeros, si pensaron que ya era tiempo de guardar las colchas, están completamente equivocados. Ese es el reporte para miércoles 10 de febrero. A propósito, muchas felicidades a todas las personas que están celebrando sus cumpleaños hoy. A las 5:30 de la mañana, este reporte generado indica que condiciones bastante secas y frías va a estar predominando sobre nuestra área. Es justo lo que dije ayer, que este es un sistema de alta presión que va a permanecer sobre nuestra área hasta quizás el jueves o el viernes. Así que vamos a tener este tipo de clima por unos días más. Los vientos del norte-noroeste de 10 a 20 nudos con ráfagas más fuertes ocasionalmente. El estado del mar moderado, y esto va a estar tornándose bastante agitado a veces, y por eso hay una nota de cautela para aquellas pequeñas embarcaciones. Mucho cuidado porque puede estar bastante o peligrosamente agitado el mar, así que cuidado. Se espera que para jueves continuemos viendo este buen tiempo indicando cielos despejados, nada de lluvia. Si es que tenemos algunos chubascos, estos van a estar sobre la costa el jueves por la noche. Sí, por la costa. Bueno, hablando de temperaturas, las temperaturas altas para el día de hoy por la costa, 77 grados. En el interior, también 77 grados. Si se dan cuenta que esos últimos días las temperaturas tanto del interior y de la costa son igual. Generalmente no es así, pero el efecto del mar pues no se siente aquí porque quizás el mar también ha reducido su temperatura y no hay gran diferencia donde estés. Por las colinas, sin embargo, la temperatura alta para el día de hoy únicamente 68 grados. Las bajas por la costa 63 grados hoy por la noche. En el interior del país únicamente 52 grados. Y por las colinas, compañeros, 49 grados. Así que si estás viviendo en las colinas, cuídate mucho, 49 grados. Las mareas, una alta a las 11:34 hoy por la mañana. Luego habrá otra marea, pero una marea baja a las 5:20. Luego habrá otra alta hoy por la noche a las 11:39. Y luego una baja a las 6:01 mañana temprano. El sol salió hoy a las 6:22. El sol se oculta hoy a las 5:52. De igual forma, la luna sale entre muy poco a las 7:53 hoy por la mañana y se oculta hoy por la noche a las 8:10. Compañeros, le damos las gracias a Francisca Wellington y a todas esas otras personas en el Belize Weather Bureau, el Centro Meteorológico de Belice, por esta información que nos proveen a diario para que nosotros entonces podamos compartir con ustedes. Muchas gracias, compañeros, y a ustedes gocen el día de hoy. Y como dije, no guarden las colchas ni las cobijas, porque continúa este frío hasta este fin de semana.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. 17 after 7 o'clock. I want to thank our sponsors for that. German Vegas and Sons, Almas Bus Line, Youth Connection Band, Hungerman Barbecue, Aqua Purified Water, and Honorable Gaspar Vega. Deputy Prime Minister of Belize will take a commercial break and we'll be right back with more for you on the Sugar City Morning Show.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not do it in your own country? Sun, fun, and relaxation are just a short distance away. Have a taste of barefoot living, or enjoy the sounds and taste of an authentic Garifuna village. Allow yourself to be swept away by Southern hospitality and living. Escape the hectic world and enjoy a beautiful sunset. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
All talk, all text, all night for just $1.99 now through February with Digicel's all-new cheaper night shift. You get unlimited talk and text all night for just $1.99. Just dial *638 each night to activate. This February, go all night long, all month long with Digicel's new cheaper night shift. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
New York, and my name is Clay.
My name is Ken.
Sherry Burgess from New York.
Well, I believe we have come a long way.
The development it's really great. You know, the roads are much nicer. Streets are so nice now.
More commercial buildings, more businesses.
It is nothing like the Belize that I see today.
I'm happy with Belize progress, and I hope they continue to do it. As a young nation, I think we're growing, and what the government is doing so far is very good for the country.
Dean Barrow is the man, and he came in and do a whole lot, changed this whole country around, and
he's doing an excellent job. They're catching up.
I think that Belize have arrived finally.
Everything has changed and developed so beautifully.
We are proud to be Belizeans. Proud to be Belizeans.
I talk loud. I don't even text. I call down the street, next door. I even call the next room. No, Digicel is say I go call Steve for the same price. No, you gotta talk. Digicel prepaid customers call Steve like you call down the street for the same 47 cents a minute, and call the world for much less all month long. This month, talk more and pay less, only with Digicel. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
You know your baby is happy when wearing Bebin Pampers. Bebin Pampers in all sizes. Bebin Pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things ever run yours. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
We know you couldn't get enough with just 1 month and 100 ways. You can still enjoy 100 minutes and 100 texts each day in February. All for just $2.99. That's over $60 worth of talk for only $2.99 per day. Just dial *100 to activate and get 100 ways to show your DigiFriends and fam you care with Digicel. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get Bob.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Won't you follow me into the jungle? Ain't no God on my streets.
All talk, all text, all night for just $1.99 now through February with Digicel's all-new cheaper night shift. You get unlimited talk and text all night for just $1.99. Just dial *638 each night to activate. This February, go all night long, all month long with Digicel's new cheaper night shift. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
I'm from New York and my name is Clay.
My name is Kent.
Sherry Burgess from New York.
Well, I believe we have come a long way.
The development it's really great. You know, the roads are much nicer.
Streets are so nice now. More commercial buildings, more businesses.
It is nothing like the Belize that I see today.
I'm happy with Belize progress, and I hope they continue to do it. As a young nation, I think we're growing, and what the government is doing so far is very good for the country.
Dean Barrow is the man, and he came in and do a whole lot, changed this whole country around, and
he's doing an excellent job.
We're catching up.
I think that Belize have arrived finally.
Everything has changed and developed so beautifully.
We are proud to be Belizean. Proud to be Belizean.
I talk loud. I know you've been text. I call down the street, next door. I even call the next room. No, did you sell this? I could call Steve for the same price? No, you're the top. Did you sell prepaid customers? Call Steve like you have to call down the street for the same 47 cents a minute. And call the world for much less all month long. This month, talk more and pay less only with Digicel. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
You know your baby is happy when wearing Bebin Pampers. Bebin Pampers in all sizes. Bebin Pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things ever run yours. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Show 728. Emmanuel, I need to remind you today is Ash Wednesday.
I know, and as a practicing Catholic, I need to go to church tonight, as a matter of fact. Miércoles de ceniza, compañeros, recordándole a todo católico que hoy es, como correctamente dijo Delon, hoy es miércoles de ceniza. Y hay misas durante el curso del día de hoy para aquellas personas que no pudieron ir temprano Me imagino que hay las misas para los colegios, las escuelas, pero también yo creo que va a haber hoy por la noche a cierta hora para poder asistir a misa.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Yes, yes, yes. Y nada más para aquellas personas que, for those people who are wondering, well, what in the world is Ash Wednesday? What is the significance of that cross that the priest places on your forehead and ashes? Let me just quickly tell you, Ash Wednesday is a day of fasting for most Catholics, practicing Catholics. I recall when mother was alive, hijo, es Ash Wednesday, vamos a comer sopa, vamos a comer huevo, but no meat. Vas a comer poquito, la mitad de lo que generalmente comes. It's the first day of Lent today. Lent commences. And remember that it occurs 46 days, which is 40 fasting days, and if the 15 days, if the 6 Sundays, which are not days of fast, are excluded. This happens before Easter and can fall as early as the 4th of February or as late as the 10th of March. You know about this. Sometimes Ash Wednesday falls late all the way up to the 10th of March, and sometimes temprano, como este año, ya, mira, el 10 de febrero ya estamos en Ash Wednesday. It's observed, this feast is observed by many Western Christians, including Anglicans, Lutherans, Methodists, Presbyterians, and Roman Catholics. And just permit me here to read, Dylan. According to the canonical Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke, Jesus Christ spent 40 days in the desert where he endured temptation by Satan. Lent originated as a mirror of this, fasting 40 days in preparation for Easter. Every Sunday was seen as a commemoration of the Sunday of Christ's resurrection, and so as a feast day in which fasting was inappropriate. Accordingly, Christians fasted from Monday to Saturday, and during 6 weeks, and from Wednesday to Saturday, 4 days in the preceding week, thus making up the number of 40 days. Ash Wednesday derives its name from the practice of blessing ashes from palm branches blessed on the previous year's Palm Sunday, and placing them on the heads of participants to the accompaniment of the words, repent and believe in the gospel, or remember that you are dust, and to dust you shall return. Hoy empezamos la cuaresma, compañeros, y hoy es miércoles de ceniza. Si es que eres un católico o si eres un presbiteriano, metodista, luterano, anglicano, a la gran mayoría de cristianos en esta de cristiandad practican este tipo de rito, y pues se le invita a todas las personas que asisten a sus iglesias, porque es un día muy importante, es lo que es el comienzo de la cuaresma, y es sobre todo es preparación para lo que es el domingo de resurrección, cuando se supone que todos nosotros también debemos estar resucitando en espíritu, un espíritu renovado, para poder seguir adelante en nuestras vidas mucho mejor. ¿Sí?
Definitely. There's a little history there on Ash Wednesday, no?
Yes.
And also, too, in the home front here in Orange Walk, you remember that case whereby Mr. Johnson was protecting his property in Carmelita.
Mr. who?
Johnson, the man Johnson. And he shot 2 persons who were stealing his zinc and come back.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he was handed down some time, but apparently, I guess they appeal, and they reduced his sentence to 1 year. And because of the fact that he served 18 months already, he was released from jail. And I want to say that at the time when that happened, we were clamoring for, the man not to be charged. We want to protect his property, but the law says that he used excessive force. No?
So he killed the person?
2.
2.
Yeah. So, but Mr. Johnson has been released. I don't want to say good for him, no? And I guess he's happy back home with his family and friends. So
I'm sure.
let that be a message to all the thieves and crooks and who think they could go and chance people out there. It not happen so. So again, should we say kudos on the part of the Justice Department, Justice system? Most of the time, for everybody, the justice system fail.
Yes.
When it come up good, you have for
so much so that people say la ley protege al ladrón y al criminal y no protege a la víctima. Y en muchos casos, and in many cases, it has happened exactly that way. Yeah. And that's why people in general are going towards that generalization. But generally, it's not that way. It's just that it's perceived to be that way. But Delon, we're glad that this has happened the way it did, and for sure, I think it's some sort of a message to us that if you find somebody in your yard, that no means you could kill her, like some people say. Oh, I mean, kill that son of a gun who got in my yard. Don't, because you'll end up in jail.
Yeah, well, then you see, then that way, fair, because I mean. So what you on the way telling hurt you?
No. What you can do is hurt the person or disable the person.
Yeah,
shoot them on the foot or the ankle.
Then the judge will tell you half of mine. This I believe, you know. Then you got a court half of mine.
Let me remind you that it's a very judge who told me that.
Yeah, but he could tell you that. But all I never sing the same song. When you go front of someone here, well, we'll not lock you, but you need to mind this man till he dead because you cripple. This I believe.
Has that happened before?
And this I believe. I just remember you were a Mexican for a while. You were missing in action.
And I hear about that yet.
Yeah, all right.
No, but that's why we're particularly glad to hear that this happened.
And I'll tell you something, I know Mr. Johnson personally. And this man worked hard, brother. This man stay away days and days and weeks at a time to provide for his home and his family. He worked hard. So when you build up a farm thinking that, that a really rest area, Palm sitting and come for tea for your thing and have the heart of brass to come back for more. Right.
I know a man, and conversely, let me just quickly tell you that I know, and you don't have to, in this case, in this scenario, I know of somebody who died not because he was hit by the assailants or the thieves who went into his farm, but because he died as a consequence of the anxiety and the stress that it caused him. You understand me? So you don't have to literally touch that person or hurt that person. But the very fact that you cause him so much stress and desperation and frustration, and that can lead him to get a stroke, and he can eventually die.
But Emmanuel, me believe, just like how the judge tell you, I believe that a person who got robbed, some of the property, or even assaulted somebody,
is a murderer.
Is a murderer. You got that right. Because they want get you out of the way to make them get away.
To receive to do their
to get away.
To get away.
Let us reflect back 2 days ago, Sunday, 3 days ago. The two guys went to rob the Canadian tourists in this Belize Zoo area. They were trying to escape. Bam, innocently this man, they come by road in a red pickup. This happened there, right there. Stop her, he think he did stop for help. Put a gun on his head. Pull the trigger. The gun snap. And they start to jostle. Pull the trigger 3 times, the gun snap, till finally the man managed to grab a machine and chop one of them. And then finally they shot her in the back. They shot the man in the back. But thank God the man never dead. They got when the man pick up. But one of them get chopped so bad, he had to end up like KHMH. So, because he's afraid for dead. Bad man not afraid for dead. He be afraid for dead. But again, I just tell you, they are thieves, robbers, and they want to get away. If they go to Ghana, at first draw, that poor man were dead. For what? Innocently? And imagine if they were going after his property. You know?
This case is telling us
That one, thief,
that
this
case is telling us that the court system accepted the fact that he was defending his property.
Yeah, only thing they say
and that he used excessive force. But nonetheless, after killing 2 people, he only did 18 months plus so forth. Now, let me just quickly tell you that he got away.
Yeah.
Literally got away.
Yes.
Okay? I know of people
got
who
away
in
from
some
he
similar
did the right thing.
circumstances, in similar circumstances that have done it sort of by negligence and have done much more time than him. You know what I mean? But I personally, I'm in favor of that ruling. I personally believe that you, as the owner of a property, have all the right to defend your family, yourself, and your property. But the court is telling you, don't go all the way in shooting them dead right there. Do some damage to them. Shoot them on their knee, shoot them on the leg or something, but you don't necessarily have to kill them. That's what the court is saying, not me. That's what the court is saying. Okay?
I think me first. Me first, and me first when it comes to anything.
Okay.
Because they will hurt you if you get out of the way, if you make them get out. They'll hurt you.
I will need to respect that.
They'll hurt you, and that is. You wake up one night, you go in your refrigerator, and when you see one man stand up behind your refrigerator in your house, you think he had, hey, sorry. Open the door and go.
Or sorry, but Italy fighting we had in there.
Don't go to your wife jewelry. Come back.
And Italy ice cream in there. So I'm not ready for go. You can open the door for me, please?
Yeah, whop in a few head in your own house. Or shove something in and make him go run.
And this is where the people say that the law protects what you call it, because if that thief were to knock down dead the owner of the house, right? Then the system is such that it is postponed, and then he gets a good lawyer, if he can, and then the lawyer fights, and the system is such that eventually they will find some sort of lack of sufficient evidence, or all of a sudden some piece of evidence will be missing, and then all of a sudden the assailant does only 24 months, which he did whilst he was in remand. And the man does not suffer the consequences of his actions per se, okay? Because he was never convicted. And this is where, as a generalization, people say, ¿ves? La ley protege al ladrón, la ley protege al criminal.
Yeah. So.
Tiene todo el derecho de decirlo porque todas las indicaciones son tal de que así es, pero no es necesariamente la situación.
It is just wrong to make you sit down and have to worry about who are going to try to take over you work hard for. They didn't know if you don't pay for it. You understand me? They didn't know if you still owe. They didn't know your last paycheck don't pay out because of you wanting to have something decent for yourself. And bam, today you come along and want to try to take it away. Why? That's a serious thing, my friend. And you know, it happen in Belize, it happen all over the world. They got outside, they got professional people like that. People who make a living doing that. Cat burglars.
Oh, yes.
You know, so I believe we got puss burglars. Puss burglars or some burgers or something. But thief, man. You understand? So, Mr. Johnson, we're glad that you're back home with your family. I can tell I know them personally, and I know it was a hard time for his wife.
Okay. I can see that.
Because these are the kind of people that roll together. Everywhere he move, his wife there with her. Yeah, they roll together. You know? they roll together. I want to tell you, yeah, they hang out together, they work together hard. And I no joke for make you.
I was reading, and I'm just going to quickly mention this in passing. We will hopefully, and the reason why I'm mentioning just quickly, like, is because we'll try to get the persons to come in and talk more in detail about that. And what I'm referring to, if anybody has read The Guardian, that there's, I think one of the more interesting articles there was that things that the magistrates' courts are supposed to be getting much better. And if you're wondering how come that's going to happen, and it's a full page article that begins to explain how these things are going to happen. Apparently, the magistrates' court is entering what is called the electronic age. And our remittances and so forth are going to be done in electronic form. But importantly enough, I think that is only superficial, but importantly enough, all these situations and these complaints about, oh, you know how long I take this person to court and the case not come up yet? All of these things will be done away with.
The case not come up because most of the time, you know.
Find the man.
Exactly. And then my mom, she rests in peace when I say,
they kind of want to find
son,
her.
You can't find something we're going to look for.
Exactly. They don't want to find her.
So, then, in my view, they go put all of the computer there, and they go put all of the intercourse, the internet. You understand me? And if they don't want to find the man, they don't want to find the man.
This is in an attempt to try to do away with that kind of situation. So let's put it in perspective.
So
now the law is telling you.
So
the law is telling you.
Email the warrant to you?
No. The email is telling you. No, it does not say that. The email is telling you that there's going to be, the article is telling you, I'm sorry, that there's going to be a maximum of time for your case to be heard. 36 weeks.
So I hope the judge was not sitting on a laptop and check.
No, there's
oh, you have been here.
Don't make fun of it, Dylan. Don't make fun of it. It's in an earnest attempt to try to better the situation. It's in an earnest attempt to better the situation. An earnest attempt, okay? And what happened is that we are cognizant, we are aware, Dylan. We are aware about
I am not against what they want to do, because if you make the system easier for them to access files and see where you are in terms of your case, then kudos to that. But you know what? I don't want to go to court and change this here, because I know the file. I don't want to fall victim to no glitching in the system, because we're updating the system. Oh, computer error. What? You know, first time you come on Mr. Jones and show that your whole
le busca la onda a todo. Pero lo que queremos decir es que tiene que haber un momento.
Mr. Martinez, you hold it, Your Honor, first time you come and go. But the system, Your Honor, please plug your computer.
You see, there has to be, I'm not saying that there has to be this kind of event, but in any sort of modernization, you do expect glitches, all right? And but it's supposed to be,
but to update the system is good.
Yes, obviously.
It's good.
So everybody will be able to have the quick reports. I think even the way that the court records the transactions during the court is going to be permitted, I think, a recorder, so that somebody doesn't, you don't need a stenographer, you know, and so forth, a manual recorder. So things are looking up. They're modernized. Because I think that at the end of the day, the magistrate's court was, I have to be careful of how I use my word.
I don't think nothing wrong with the modernize, but they should modernize some of the outdated laws that they got.
Well, this is one of the laws that are being changed.
Well, look here, there's an implementation, laws. All they do is stop write and type.
no. But guys, we will have the
system will be
persons.
networking.
We will be having the persons who can explain more to us. I am in no position to explain the whole thing.
You.
I very simply read, but we will have
you simply
everything.
read public knowledge.
Public, yes.
Right.
You see that kind of adversarial attitude that you have. You can do it with that person when maybe the magistrate comes himself.
No, we don't have
okay.
None about. Listen to me, carefully. It's not about an attitude. It's just about the other side of the coin.
Okay. I understand that.
You understand me? If you tell me that you update the system whereby files could be accessed easier,
but
and then they could just punch a number and key and say, well, yeah, you've been called to court for 15 times and we're doing the final adjournment now.
Yeah, all of that is in place.
Faster.
All of that is in place.
It makes the system faster.
All of that is in place.
Why they say I don't want to be part of the system? Wait till they change over. I lock me up for no computer error. Let's take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
I'm from New York and my name is Clay.
My name is Kent.
Sherry Burgess from New York.
Well, I believe we have come a long way.
The development it's really great. You know, the roads are much nicer.
Streets are so nice now. More commercial buildings, more businesses.
It is nothing like the Belize that I see today.
I'm happy with Belize progress, and I hope they continue to do it. As a young nation, I think we're growing, and what the government is doing so far is very good for the country.
Dean Barrow is the man, and he came in and do a whole lot, changed this whole country around, and
he's doing an excellent job.
We're catching up.
I think that Belize have arrived finally.
Everything has changed and developed so beautifully.
We are proud to be Belizean. Proud to be Belizean.
I talk loud. I know you've been text. I call down the street, next door. I even call the next room. No, did you sell the say I could call states for the same price? No, you're the top. Did you sell prepaid customers? Call states like you had to call down the street for the same 47 cents a minute. And call the world for much less all month long. This month, talk more and pay less, only with Digicel. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
You know your baby is happy when wearing Bebin Pampers. Bebin Pampers in all sizes. Bebin Pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things ever run yours. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
I talk loud. I know you've been text. I call down the street, next door. I even call the next room. No, did you sell the say I could call states for the same price? No, you're the top. Did you sell prepaid customers? Call states like you had to call down the street for the same 47 cents a minute. And call the world for much less all month long. This month, talk more and pay less, only with Digicel. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel. We know you couldn't get enough with just 1 month and 100 ways. you can still enjoy 100 minutes and 100 texts each day in February. All for just $2.99. That's over $60 worth of talk for only $2.99 per day. Just dial star 100 to activate and get 100 ways to show your DigiFriends and fam you care with Digicel. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Welcome back to the show. Emmanuel, the Zika symptoms, the virus.
And if just quickly interjecting, Dylan, if at times you see us doing this and trying to catch us because we're all ever so conscious of the mosquitoes, and we do have a couple of mosquitoes in here.
The symptoms of the Zika virus: fever, rash, joint pains, red eyes, muscle pain, and headache. Can I say similar to malaria except for the rash?
Yes.
Because when you got malaria, you don't catch rash, right?
And it's similar to dengue, and it's similar to chikungunya.
The rash here is the only difference, no?
Yes.
But
the
everything
thing
that's same.
is that, well, I think that if you notice that we are progressing in severity, you know, the chikungunya was, like I said, a word that means literally bent. You know, estás doblado. And estás doblado is you're bent very simply because of, you're contorted really because of the pain that you're going through. And now we have Zika. Zika is a disease that that can lead to even worse things than what you have here. And it is a disease that is of major, guys, we have decided to talk about this during these last two segments because of the importance of the Zika threat to our country. Previously, we have had threats from malaria, dengue, and from the surrounding countries. But I think that it's ever so more important for us to be informed and to be aware of what is going on out there. Because if we continue living the lives that we live without having any sort of giving any attention to the mosquitoes around us, then we are doomed to be us and our families, you and your families, we and our families are doomed to be victims of this disease. So, The Zika disease is the newest phenomenon that is transmitted by a mosquito.
And a new style.
It's new style. And it has been confirmed, however, that it's not the only way that you can get the disease. It has also been confirmed that it can also be spread through sexual intercourse. So this gives a completely new twist to the whole Zika phenomenon. It doesn't have to be by mosquitoes. It can be by contact with the person's or fluids, sperm or vaginal fluids, whatever, that you can become infected as well. So it gives a turn to this, okay? To the whole, because malaria cannot be transmitted like that. Chikungunya cannot be transmitted like that, as far as I know. Neither does dengue. But this one can. So it seems to be progressing in severity. But no, I don't think they have found any. One case is up. Oh, in Houston, yeah. But I'm talking
Where
Belize.
it's transmitted through sexual
Right.
connection. But you know, I think that I would say kudos are here the vector control system.
Oh,
already.
yes.
The spray around Belize, because when it comes to that, we don't play. Last week I was up north, me and Checky, and we met Dr. Campos, Minister.
Minister Campos.
Yeah, he was going across the border. And, you know, the minister, go shopping then. He said, no, boy, no.
We'll sign a treaty?
No, he said he was going to see the personnel in charge of the vector system over the side to ask them to assist on spraying some more on the other side of the river, the Rio Hondo.
Oh, okay. Because if we spray on our side, it doesn't really affect, it doesn't really.
So he wanted
to
get that commitment from them.
And then the mosquitoes can still cross across the river and come to us.
Exactly so.
All right, I understand.
That tells us that
He's
the
conscious of the threat.
Is right on top of the Ministry of Health is on top of this thing, and it's good, no? But again, you have to do your part. I mean, I don't work with the vector control and the health department, but I could tell you common sense that they lay, with water, they still. I have some old tire in the back of my yard, and I don't make sure.
But you have to get in the pitch in the way, man.
No, they're not old, so they're good, but just make sure they don't got water.
You hoard, are you?
You know, you go say what you want. Right.
I'm sure the tires know what I say, but just because you know, like throw it in, it will be there.
Say what you want.
You believe you could patch it up and get it to work,
Can't
don't you, boy?
just hold water,
Okay.
turn it over, throw it away.
You have enough money, Dylan. Throw them away completely.
Why stop that?
Guys, all I'm sending you is a message. All those families that have been up to now very careless with the cleanliness of there, now is the time to make a special effort to clean your yards. Because nobody's going to do it for you. And if you are going to be held responsible for the health of your family, then you can begin, guys, with cleaning your own yards.
What is so strange about this is that because we're surrounded by the Zika.
Thank you. And if you notice, the Limap, only Belize is left without.
Only Belize white.
Only Belize white, yes.
You think that we're in Brazil,
That's where it originated.
One of the Olympic stars, they went to go play football for the US, refused to go. He said, you're not going to make no mosquito bite. Because they know that they talk about if you travel that Zika infested areas, you come back, you must use a condom at least 6 weeks for relation with your wife or your loved one. And then if you're infected by the virus, you should use a condom for 6 months until doctor tell you stop. Boy, this is a scary thing,
But
if you're pregnant too.
Thank you. No, you're going.
If you're pregnant, you don't stop going to Melcher. Pregnant, you go to Melcher. If you don't go to Melcher, go covered down with a raincoat, can't fly by to you clot.
Guys,
cover down with a raincoat and just have safety goggles because if this mosquito bite, no chance you have to pick them and band in the head smaller than the body. That's the truth.
Zika has been linked to a terrible birth defect called microcephaly, which causes babies' heads and brains to stop growing to full size. So the baby might be born with a normal body, but a small head. Yeah. Which means that he...
Look at Beetlejuice.
Right. Which means that, and this, if you look at it, the baby's head even looks deformed. And this is one of the reasons why it is so important for us to give special attention to the cleanliness of our yards. Because if one person, right now we're completely, I can safely say that we are completely clean of the disease. But the countries around us all have it. We're not saying that in Chetumal there is, but in Mexico there is. So Mexico will be labeled as having it. But if push comes, if one day, one of these days, they find that people in Melchor have it and people in Chetumal or even Cancun have it, then all of a sudden we become vulnerable.
Of course.
Because people move, the movement of people from one to the other. The same mosquito will bite Dylan comes and it bites me, and if Dylan was infected, then I become infected. And then I go home and I sit at my sister's house, and some mosquito bites me, and then bites my cousin and bites my sister. Everybody becomes infected. But you will not notice it immediately. You will notice it within, there's a certain period, all right, of time, okay? And then I go to the office, or my sister goes to her office, and it continues. All the weight is transmitted from one to the other is to that mosquito. So if what this is telling us is that we do away with the vector, which is the mosquito, then I think that we're doing ourselves a big something very, very good, okay? It is of great benefit for us if we do away with the mosquitoes, especially those that are, well, you can't obviously, destroy all the mosquitoes in the world, but at least what we can do is we can control the ones around our house. We can become responsible for those, and we can get rid of all the garbage around our house, and especially where, those puddles of water where mosquitoes can grow. Believe me, we're saving ourselves.
Emmanuel,
you don't save the neighbor, you save yourself.
This thing is so serious that the World Health Organization an international public health emergency after an outbreak of virus has been confirmed in 26 different countries of the Americas, but Belize is not one of them. Still is around us in Mexico, Honduras, and Guatemala. So, I don't know why. That's why I said, when people behave bad in Belize, I feel sad because we're a blessedly country. You understand? Mm-hmm. But we have a lot of prayer warriors, I believe. A lot of prayer warriors, I believe we have. So, that's why we see it. But chances are, I want to believe, I'm not afraid to know, eventually, he will get here.
Mm-hmm. Of course
he will get here. Because either right our front door, our back door, and the door on the side. Mm-hmm. So, what is to stop it from coming in? Now, how effective it will be when it comes that up to we on our practices.
Y por eso es tan importante que nosotros nos mantengamos informados.
Because if somebody go, the one in the country will have it and they bring it, that don't mean the fly won't follow on, but they coming back in the country.
Yeah, because they will be infected.
Yeah.
And then all it takes is for a mosquito, any mosquito, or the particular one, Aedes aegypti, to come in and bite her, become infected, and then that is the vector for spreading it to the entire area.
Because Aedes aegypti, they play crazy and
yes.
We don't shut down with the chikungunya, you call it next plan B.
Plan D, because remember malaria, dengue, chikungunya, one mosquito.
We can raise war against this mosquito.
So guys, whenever you hear a machine, that's a machine that comes. And and I have something else to say to the driver of that machine. Whenever you hear it approaching, please open your house. Don't close it.
The lock of the house can
Lock of the house. We stick a guava. Open your house. Because, believe me, the mosquito can be hiding right by a windowsill. And if you close your window, it will be safe. What happens is that the mosquito might be infected and might say, tell you what, one juicily individual right to make a go bite and whop. It could be you. It can easily be you. All right? Open your house. If you open that window, that spray is going to come inside, kill that mosquito, and it will avoid that mosquito from biting you and causing you huge, huge pain. And you can become infected with Zika. And even worse so, if you are pregnant, your baby can be born with a small little hell, with what's the name? Microcephaly. Okay? So guys, en español, rápidamente, porque es nuestra responsabilidad mantener a toda la gente informada aquí. Hay un fenómeno nuevo, y es por eso, esta razón, que hemos dedicado 2 segmentos de este show para mantenerles informados y para tratar de, sobre todo, crear una conciencia para que ustedes puedan actuar y reaccionar correctamente. Hemos escuchado de malaria, hemos escuchado de dengue, hemos escuchado hasta cierto punto de chikungunya, aunque no fue tan prevalente aquí en Belice. Pero ahora tenemos una amenaza mucho más fuerte, y eso es lo que es la enfermedad Zika. Obviamente, si tienes la televisión puesta y escuchas a Telemundo y Univisión, ya debes de saber que Zika está por todo este lado del mundo, originó en Brasil y que está esparciéndose por todos los países de Latinoamérica. Afortunadamente, Belice todavía no cuenta con ningún caso, gracias a Dios, y lo queremos mantener así. Queremos mantener así. Por eso es que a este punto debemos de hacer todo esfuerzo para no desajenarnos, porque no podemos, pero controlar la cantidad de mosquitos en nuestros patios lo más posible. ¿Ok? Parte de este esfuerzo es mantener nuestros patios limpios y evitar esas condiciones donde los mosquitos, donde son favorables para que se propaguen los mosquitos. Simplemente te vas a estar salvando tu vida, no la mía, la tuya y la de tu familia, manteniendo tu patio limpio. Y, sin embargo, también pidiéndole a tus vecinos que hagan lo mismo. Porque si tu patio está limpio, el vecino está hecho una puerqueza, entonces no se hace nada. Así que les pido que como comunidad se haga un esfuerzo, por favor, de mantener sus patios limpios, porque así disminuimos la posibilidad de ser infectados, porque disminuimos la cantidad de mosquitos en nuestras áreas. Considerando de que mosquitos es el agente de cómo se esparce, cómo se transmite esta enfermedad de uno al otro, por su gran mayoría. La otra forma es a través de actividad sexual. Nada más hay un caso determinado en los Estados Unidos que nos indica que esto sí es así es. Sin embargo, este individuo supuestamente se infectó teniendo relaciones con una persona, no así es, en Brasil o en Venezuela, no sé cómo va la cosa, pero se determinó de que fue a través de su actividad sexual que él se encontró infectado. Así que abre esto y le da completamente, lo tenemos que poner en una luz completamente distinta, porque el dengue no se transmite sexualmente, tampoco malaria, tampoco chikungunya, pero este sí. Entonces, si es que tan de repente encontramos un fenómeno como esto que nos está afrontando, nuestra responsabilidad es de tratar de mantenerles informados y pedirles, por favor, por el amor de Dios, mantengan limpios sus patios y disminuyan los mosquitos.
Que esa situación debe de tener a todos nosotros un poquito preocupados o miedosos.
Sí, definitivamente. Tú te imaginas, ya somos un país pequeño. Tú te imaginas, ya tenemos tantos crímenes. ¿Tú te imaginas que ya luego nuestros niños, nuestro futuro, tengamos una crisis y tengamos que, sí, 10 de los 100 recién nacidos nacen con esta enfermedad de microcefalia, con las cabecitas pequeñas, ¿ah? Que sin capacidad de, severamente afectados. ¿Tú te pones a pensar? ¿Te pones a pensar?
So it is something to be scared of.
Yes, but it's supposed to be something that not only scared, but to be proactive and to keep our yards clean, because that is vector control is the most important thing here. Vector control.
It is tan
importante.
Importante que el gobierno o las autoridades de El Salvador está pidiendo a todas las mujeres que por favor no vayas a quiera embarazar hasta 2020.
No,
Yes,
de veras.
2018.
¿Sí?
As Zika virus spreads, El Salvador asked not to get pregnant until 2018.
¿Ve?
Hasta 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
¿Ve?
Está pidiendo a las
Regresando al tema de
no
la
vayas a
camioneta
tener-
que va fumigando. Yo no sé, no soy nadie para decirte cómo lo haces, pero me parece a mí que está haciendo un poquito muy rápido, porque puchi que nada más te vuelo y ya estás a la otra
¿Tú
cuadra.
quieres que paguen de frente de tu casa?
No, yo quiero que tome su tiempo y que como antes lo hacía.
Mi
que
madre
vaya.
quiere que pare enfrente de su casa e eliminar hasta los cucarachas, no solo el mosquito.
Va yendo un poquito muy rápido. No sé si así lo debes hacer, pero mi pensamiento es que está haciendo un poquito muy rápido.
¿Tú crees?
Pero en ciertas áreas también, ahí detrás
Tal vez
por
no
el
hay-
río.
Tal vez no es suficiente para ir.
Es que you don't know. In our area it's open and it's right in front of muffles.
Okay.
You know, so there's not. If you get into those high bushes, believe me, you'll find lots of mosquitoes there. All right.
Bueno, pero no sé si el Zika se encuentra allá.
No, el Zika no se encuentra, pero estamos tratando de evitar que el Zika se encuentre allá.
Okay. Pero es algo muy serio, mi amigo. Como Immanuel dice que, como Immanuel está contando, cuando el camioneta pasa a tu casa, no vayas a cerrar tus ventanas y tus puertas,
que
porque
uf,
pesta la
apesta.
cosa.
Ah,
Porque
ábrelo.
El mosco vive en área donde tú no puedes ver hasta que la hora que salga a hacer sus daños, él sale. Entonces, si el vector control puede eliminar ese problema para ti, solo si no cierra tu ventana, deja tu ventana abierta.
Deja tus ventanas y tus puertas.
El olor solo es para un rato.
Eso es un momento.
Hay unos que cuando levantan sus manos hay olor más feo de allá.
Me lo sacaste de la boca. Literalmente me lo sacaste de la boca, por Dios. Ya es cierto eso. Pero, compañeros, un poquito de comedia en realidad para templar lo que es la severidad de este caso. No tenemos las palabras suficientemente buenas para poder impresionarte a ti, que nos escuchas, que nos ves, de la severidad de esta enfermedad. Y que importantemente, dices, bueno, ¿y que el gobierno va a hacer? El gobierno no puede controlar el bendito mosquito. Pero lo que tú, sí puede fumigar, sí puede llegar en acuerdos, sí puede tratar de llegar a un acuerdo cuando ya consigas la enfermedad,
Pero,
cómo
Emmanuel,
tratarte. Pero tú, como dueño de tu casa y dueño de tu patio, tienes la responsabilidad de cuidarte a ti y a tu familia. Y eso es lo que te estamos pidiendo.
Es muy importante decir a la gente, a nuestra gente, que todos nosotros tenemos que hacer nuestra parte.
Somos que ser colectivamente responsables.
Para que esta epidemia no llegue a Belice y afectar a nosotros. Quiero decir que estoy muy orgulloso de mis beliceños porque podemos ver cómo controlar el chikungunya, el malaria, porque hacemos nuestra parte. Entonces, solo estoy pidiendo que hace una fuerza poquito más. Hay unos dichos que dicen tenemos que caminar el extra mía. Yo quiero decir que tenemos que caminar el extra mía y medio.
Dylan, hay una razón por la cual cuando ves en el mapa y Belice es el único país blanco que no está infectado. Hay una razón por eso. Y por eso debemos de felicitar a nuestras autoridades que han estado al día.
Yo creo que es oración que tenemos nosotros.
También las oraciones,
Oh,
obviamente.
sí.
Somos gentes bendecidas, gracias a Dios.
Y quiere pedir a los soldados en Cristo que oras noche y día.
Okay,
que
muy
sigue orando para
Por
nuestros
nuestro
vecinos.
país. Ujú.
¿No? Vecinos.
Sí, sí.
Otro
Correctamente.
país que tiene esa epidemia. Y Dios nos van a bendecir a Belice por tener a otros en el
mente.
corazón y en la mente.
Exactamente.
Si mi español no es perfecto, perdóname, pero I did try.
Lo importante es que está haciendo el esfuerzo y si vieras de aquí qué manchada tiene la lengua por haberlo mordido, pero no importa eso, está haciendo el esfuerzo. Compañeros, como les digo, esta es una situación bastante severa. Uno, no sé si vieron las noticias anoche, pero rápidamente el Zika consigues fiebre, consigues mucho dolor en las coyunturas, consigues lo que es
Ojos rojos.
ojos rojos, te quedan muy rojos, pero así bastante rojo.
Dolor en el músculo.
Dolor en el muslo, sí, correctamente. Mucho dolor de cabeza. Y
dolor de
tienes
cabeza.
entonces un rash, una rasquera por todo tu cuerpo. Obviamente, eso sucede porque tu cuerpo está infectado. Bloodshot eyes means that your body is reacting, está reaccionando a la infección. Recuerda que esa infección está tomando control de tu cuerpo. Tus células blancas están tratando de matarlo y reaccionar a esto. Pero ¿qué sucede? Que muchas veces hacen daño hasta las células rojas. Las células rojas explotan, entonces ahí es cuando te vas manchando los ojos rojos, con los ojos rojos, y segundamente también el cuerpo está reaccionando con tratar de controlar la infección y consigues estas rasqueras, estos rashes, picazón en el cuerpo. Es una situación bastante peligrosa, porque no termina ahí. Aquellas personas que embarazadas corren el riesgo de que sus hijos sufran lo que es microcefaly, que sus hijos nazcan con las cabecitas pequeñas. ¿Ok? Obviamente, mucho daño a su forma de ser.
On another note, you need to inform people too that they have already sent the tests outside the country to see if somebody who had traveled to Honduras had the Zika, but they came back negative.
Oh, all right.
But there's 2 more still hanging in the balance that they're waiting, and we should get results from them on Friday, and that will tell you if these persons are infected with the Zika virus.
Hay países como Colombia que tienen hasta 30,000 casos de Zika, pero no tienen casos de microcefaly, lo cual hace la pregunta, bueno, ¿por qué es que en ciertos países es más prevalente el microcefaly y en otros países no es tan prevalente? ¿Qué onda ahí? ¿Verdad? Pero nosotros no tenemos las respuestas a esas preguntas, simplemente nos toca avisar e informar y tratar de prevenir esta enfermedad, porque es una enfermedad que está arrasando, bueno, ustedes ya bien lo saben, en todo lo que es Centroamérica, Latinoamérica, y obviamente queremos mantener nuestro país limpio de esta enfermedad. Y hay que, como te digo, las autoridades van a hacer su parte, nada más te toca a ti, sí, a ti, hacer tu parte. Y eso puedes hacer, puedes cuidar de tu familia, limpiando tu patio y tratando de convencer a tus vecinos que ellos también hagan lo de... Y si también te limpian ayuda al vecino a limpiar su patio, porque ahí está tu futuro, tu vida.
Thank you. It's 23 minutes after 8. I want to just share something before we wind down. Saturday we're having another dinner sale in front of Universal Radio.
This is
in need of to help Teacher Mari, medical expenses. This time I got Raymond Mari Hyde.
Oh, okay.
This time I got Rayno, wicked nice Rayno. So get your plates. You can get tickets from me for Chucky, anybody from Union Town. And also, I think we'll be having some Caribbean promotion out there that weekend. So we're working on that. They hear about it before we go, but it's happening. Only music. It's Valentine. Pass, hang out, say hi, spread a little bit of love with your friends. Hang out and leave it. Enjoy the day in front of the studio. And also want to tell you about the big sale for quality poultry. This is your break for buy your chicken, Emmanuel. They have a countrywide sale Friday and 35 cents off the pound of any quality poultry product.
Oh, really?
Yes. Chicken, turkey leg, parts, breasts, wing, cuts, anything 35 cents off the pound. Big sale at quality poultry products. Right in front of your studio on George Street, Friday all day. So
Friday all day is the big sale.
Yeah, so come and get it. It's happening right there this Friday. Big sale.
Okay.
25 after 8, we take a little commercial break. And then they'll come back and wrap up this end of the Sugar City Morning Show. We'll
I talk loud. I know you've been text. I call down the street, next door. I even call the next room. No, did you sell this? I could call states for the same price? No, you're the top. Did you sell prepaid customers? Call states like you call down the street for the same 47 cents a minute. And call the world for much less all month long. This month, talk more and pay less only with Digicel. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
You know your baby is happy when wearing Bebin Pampers. Bebin Pampers in all sizes. Bebin Pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
Bossa. They see you and how you're living. Always a star, yes. You live in color to the limit. Large and in charge, yes. That's why you rock with Bossa. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things ever run yours. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Bossa.
We know you couldn't get enough with just 1 month and 100 ways. You can still enjoy 100 minutes and 100 texts each day in February. All for just $2.99. That's over $60 worth of talk for only $2.99 per day. Just dial star 100 to activate and get 100 ways to show your Digi friends and fam you care with Digicel. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a tropic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
All talk, all text, all night for just $1.99 now through February with Digicel's all-new cheaper night shift. You get unlimited talk and text all night for just $1.99. Just dial star 638 each night to activate. This February, go all night long, all month long with Digicel's new cheaper night shift. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
I'm from New York, and my name is Clay.
My name is Kent.
Sherry Burgess from New York.
Well, I believe we have come a long way.
The development it's really great. You know, the roads are much nicer.
Streets are so nice now. More commercial buildings, more businesses.
It is nothing like the Belize that I see today.
I'm happy with Belize's progress, and I hope they continue to do it. As a young nation, I think we're growing, and what the government is doing so far is very good for the country.
Dean Barrow is the man, and he came in and do a whole lot, change this whole country around, and
he's doing an excellent job.
They're catching up.
I think that Belize have arrived finally.
Everything has changed and developed so beautifully.
We are proud to be Belizeans. Proud to be Belizeans.
I talk loud. I don't even text. I call down the street, next door. I even call the next room. No, did you sell the I could call still for the same price? No, you're the top. Did you sell prepaid customers? Call states like you're the call down the street for the same 47 cents a minute. And call the world for much less all month long. This month, talk more and pay less only with Digicel. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
You know your baby is happy when wearing Bebin Pampers. Bebin Pampers in all sizes. Bebin Pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
Emmanuel, it has been quite an interesting morning, and hopefully next week we can get some people, officials in here to tell us more about the Zika virus.
Which is
on a more
yes.
official level, no?
Yes, actually I spoke with the administrator, and hopefully by next week we should have some people officially in that capacity and that level to talk to us more about the threat. But we took time out today to try to impress you sufficiently that this is a severe threat to the country of Belize and to our well-being as a country, as citizens of Belize. You know, so we need to keep our country clean of all of these diseases. we have up to now. We only hear in Rojo Vivo about the Zika affecting so many countries in Latin America, but fortunately, we don't have that situation here. You know, there's a reason for all of this, like Dylan said, the prayer warriors, and secondly, the proactive measures that our health authorities have taken over the past years has helped.
Has proven to help.
And when you hear the machine by Riverside, because there's a reason for it, because they're spraying against those mosquitoes in those areas where they figure the mosquito concentration is heavy, you know? Así que, por último, compañeros, for God's sake, not close your doors and your windows. Keep it open. And if you can clean up your yard, do it. You're not saving the neighbor's life, you're saving your life and the life of your family, because this can easily lead to severe changes in your family. All of a sudden, one of your kids is pregnant, becomes infected, and has microcephaly. The kids are born with small heads. All sake of one lead damn mosquito, which you could have avoided. So do your part. Clean your yards. You know, get rid of all of these areas where mosquitoes can become concentrated, all those old tires, all the old pan, all stuff like that. Get rid of them. And if you can, also help your neighbor to clean their own.
Definitely. Couldn't have get it any better. To remind you that on Saturday night is a basketball game.
Yes.
Western Ballers roll into town to play against Running Rebels, and we're definitely looking for a victory on that.
We're hopeful for a victory.
Mr. Neil promises you that he will deliver. So we're hopeful for a victory. A win though.
Win? All right. I like your positivity. I like that.
We'll win.
We'll win. All right, we'll win. We'll make sure we win.
I don't like the candle already.
Ya tienes su San Antonito de cabeza ahí.
I like the candle already. I like one upside down.
And the scene the upside down. All right.
No, I don't use the scene. I can't use the scene for that. I like the candle.
Okay.
Black candle too.
For sure. You did in black candles. All right.
I got Western Baller's name in a cross on the black candle light. Hang up on a string upside down.
Listen and learn.
Hang up on a string upside down.
Listen and learn.
Every drip will drop that in the weekend.
All right.
By the time that candle done burn, the last whistle blow.
Okay. All right.
Orange jar pop up.
All in the name of sports. All in the name of sports.
All in the name of victory.
All in the name of victory. Correction. That's it. All in the name of victory. You know, and that's human nature. We like to think that we're always the best and that we're supposed to win. And that's it. And we'll justify that come hell or high water. So, compañeros, ha sido un gran gusto estar con ustedes hoy durante el curso de durante este show. Mañana tenemos al honorable ministro Elodio Aragón Jr. con nosotros, ¿sí? Va a estar con nosotros. Entonces el viernes, no vamos a adelantar tanto, pero para la siguiente semana, como les dije, vamos a tener preparado una buena semana de actividades, empezando con lo más importante que es del día, que es el aspecto de salud. Y vamos a tener así distintas personas hablándonos más acerca del Zika, hablándonos más con el afán de tratar de impresionarles a ustedes suficientemente para poder ser proactivos y para poder hacer lo suficiente para evitar lo que es esta enfermedad nueva, que es el Zika, que también no solo es por decir una enfermedad, pero está ligado fuertemente con lo que es el microcephaly, que ya es completamente algo distinto, ya mucho más severo.
So I want to remind you about the big sale tomorrow and Friday, quality poultry products.
And also to support...
and on Saturday, we ask you for support for Miss Teacher Mary Hyde to the free medical costs.
And I know, like you correctly said, you believe in the people of Orange Walk.
Of course, without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Let me share a little quote with you all today about not giving up. You say if you fail, never give up, because fail, F-A-I-L, means first attempt in learning. Right? It means first attempt in learning. The N is not the end. In fact, N means effort never dies. If you know, if you get no as an answer, remember no means the next opportunity. You get it? Fail means first attempt in learning.
Keep on pressing, in other words. Keep on. Don't
N is not the end. In fact, E-N-D means effort never dies. If you get no as an answer, remember no means next opportunity. So let's be positive. With that note, we got to get out of here. Thanks for joining us. For Morris Kokom on cameras, Raheem Wagner on control. Our director, Mr. Robert Chekiosha. My name is Dylan Jones.
My name is Emmanuel. Cuídense mucho, eh?
Stay safe, Belize. See you back here tomorrow. God bless you.